I'm here. Don't worry. Actually, no, I'll keep this music playing. Just a technical difficulty. Just too much copyrighted music. Nothing happened. I tried to start it earlier, but it was just giving me issue because, like, sometimes whenever, like, a stream corrupts or ends on YouTube, you have to open up a new browser window and then start it from there. It like, kept acting like it was going through, but wasn't. It was, like, really weird. But no biggie. But now, I guess we'll just be back to Kirby music. Let's see, I want to play... Where's the underwater music in Kirby? I don't remember what it's called. I mean, I'm not doing anything. I don't think the anti would have bothered. It's not like I look sexy or anything. Superstar... What is that? What? Oh! The music that plays in the underwater area in Kirby is music that's also used in... I think it's here. I think this music is used in the underwater areas as well, right? But you guys can see everything okay, right? Yeah, yeah. It's credited as Ruins, and I remember, like, where this happens. But that's why I was struggling to find it. It does kind of sound Christmassy, which is perfect because, like, of the holidays. But hopefully, I don't know if I'm going to get much mileage out of my other models this month. But I would like to, because they're Christmas themed. I am supposed to get winter themed costumes for Sailor Synth, though, next year. And it's going to be really cute. I'm going to have braids. So what I missed? Sorry, I was doing troubleshooting while you guys were talking. I don't even remember what we were last discussing. Anything planned for a Christmas stream? I don't know. Maybe. Maybe I'll just do a community night and watch movies with people. But I didn't have any, like, special, like, idea this year. Maybe I shouldn't even, because, like, of how, like, weird and depressed I've been. So I'm, like, worried to, like, set up any events or anything. Thinking about, you know, just sticking with the gorilla and just doing things only casually. But I can do a casual gorilla Christmas, like, stream, I guess. Well, not on Christmas Day, but, like, a representative Christmas stream. Yo, the jellyfish. Yo! Why is it only ever one at a time? I want to see, like, a flock of jellyfish. Hi, Devil. Oh, we were talking about Concord. Oh, that's right. We were talking about toxic positivity. And, like, what exactly toxic positivity means. I know what it can mean in the context of a person, but I don't know, like, in the context of a development team. But I could be wrong. Maybe I don't understand all the ways it could be used. It's hard for me to scroll up, because if I scroll up, it makes the other YouTube chat disappear. If you want to copy-paste it. Because I think it's been bumped away. Yeah, it got, like, heavily bumped. The term basically means that you refuse to see flaws within something, I believe, and the devs will making it like that. Okay, so then I was wrong. I guess that does describe probably Concord developers, but I didn't know. Did Concord developers even have any criticism initially, like while making the game? Or is that more more in relation to how they responded to criticism or something? What I've noticed is that woke slop tends to fade in obscurity. You never hear about Overwatch 2 or Concord anymore. It was all forgotten outside of the occasional mention here and there. I don't think that was the reason why Overwatch 2 faded away, though. I don't think it has anything to do with being woke. It wasn't any more woke than Overwatch 1, I guess. I thought the issue was more that they removed Overwatch 1 and then made people have to buy Overwatch 2 if you didn't already have the game or something. And that stuff they promised to do, they ended up not doing, and it was just like a glorified expansion pack or something like that. Well, if we're talking about woke games, like if we're talking about like woke aesthetics or something, I think probably a lot of those games don't stick around because like the audience they appeal to might be smaller than they think, or that the games just coincidentally happen to not be that interesting or great, or never like just drew in many eyes to begin with. Dustborn, yeah. Dustborn just looked lame. Dustborn is so funny. I almost considered hate playing it just because I thought it would be really funny. And then I didn't because I'm like, I'm not going to play a 20-hour game just to be like, yeah, this sucks. It just looked like it was going to be centered around characters that I'm not, like, interested in a world I'm not interested in, with aesthetics that I'm not interested in. Like whether it's good for its target audience, because the thing is, like, you can have a target audience and your target audience also doesn't like you. Like, just because something is made for Tumblr doesn't necessarily mean Tumblr will actually like it. And I would be curious to find out which it is and why. Oh yeah, that new Saints Row, nobody liked it, and I think the studio's like dead now, right? It looked really lame. I think I might have seen a review of it, and it just looked like a bunch of insufferable characters and didn't really feel like in tone with like how it initially was. Like, not to imply that from what I saw, I think Saints Row's been goofy for a long time, but like the way they did it, it didn't really seem like the characters were overly appealing. I just want a good game. But if a game's really good, but the characters are like insufferable and I really don't like them, even though I usually am like prioritizing gameplay over anything else, it's like, I mean, I don't want to be in a world or have characters I don't like, but that doesn't have anything to do with wokeness. That just means like any game, really. Like, oh, it's generic sci-fi, I don't want to play it. But I don't think that there's that many notable woke slop games that really come out. Just like little quote wokey elements that like bleed into stuff. But I personally don't encounter it much. Usually when I hear like these kind of discussions, it'll be about games that I never even like was gonna play personally. So I never have any stakes in it. Like I kind of stick with the mostly Japanese made games. Not that Japanese games don't have you know, influences from the West, I guess, in it, but I don't have to deal with it much. What woke means, it's like kind of debatable, I guess. Like it depends on who you're asking. From what I gather, it's usually used in context of pushing leftist ideals when it could be whether it's like certain character designs or like a certain writing, I guess. It's like probably a term that gets thrown around a bit, but generally when people use it, I tend to know what they're getting at, like what they mean. Think woke gets misused? Probably. I think I've seen like people like be like unreasonable with what they will call woke. But I mean, that's literally anything that exists will get misused by somebody. How are we looking? The top is looking pretty good. Yay! Okay. It feels like we're done with the top. Wait! Stone. Oh, that's just that. Okay. Wait, that's all the way down here. I need stuff that's like immediately close by. Also, is the music okay? Do I need to turn it up a little bit? Okay, cool. Huh? Oh. Oh, yes. I mean, you have this dumb list on Steam of woke and non-woke games. One of the things I saw for Fallout New Vegas as to why it was woke features female companions and the option to play as female. I generally think both sides fighting over it are just silly and they don't realize or are actually insane. I think both sides have like extremists and take things like a little bit too far to where it gets unreasonable and gets stupid. I've seen that list around. And I don't remember what game it was that I saw that made it on the list, but it's like kind of like laughable. To where like that's kind of like why some people think the word woke gets misused, because it's like, oh, woman protag woke, and it's like, okay guys, come on now, girl protags are not new, but sometimes context matters, I guess. Like, but I mean, I think that's generally like the common opinion is that thinking a game's woke because as a chick doesn't make it woke. That's stupid. Ooh. Yeah, sorry. We're having a Gamergate conference right now, and you're late. We're gonna take away some of your pins on your badge, or your badge on your what do you call that shit? So sorry, I botched my own joke. I wouldn't say that Mary Sue equals woke, because if that was the case, then couldn't you say that classic Tomb Raider is like a Mary Sue thus woke? Like, no. Power fantasies are perfectly valid. You could call Dante a Gary Stu, right? But Dante's not a bad protag. It just depends. It depends on context. If like the Mary Sue or Gary Stu fits. But I don't think Mary Sue inherently equals woke. Because I like power fantasies. I think like old Tomb Raider like is awesome. Whereas new Tomb Raider is like, oh, let's humanize her. And it's like, oh, well, why? What am I missing? Let's see. Chum bucket. We want Krusty Krab. The walls. Something about the walls is not fully clean. We'll define walls. Mary Sue, I mean, depends on like how artistic you want to get into it, but essentially Mary Sue is just like, you know, typically without flaws or kind of perfect. But that doesn't mean like people can like on DeviantArt, people can make essentially a Mary Sue. You can't just be like, oh, she's clumsy, therefore she is not a Mary Sue now because look, I gave her a flaw. It's like, it's not that simple. I wrote a Gary Stu, but he's afraid of spiders. Oops, look, a flaw. Like, that doesn't mean you're not a Gary Stu anymore. What does this game want from me? Wait, it'll tell me wall. This is our rear wall. They want me to just focus on wall. So what is just wall? Chum bucket. Stupid. I'm dumb. Krusty Krab. Arches. Bases. What is bases? Oh, this. I'm with the game that likes the new Tomb Raider design, but I've not played any of the Tomb Raiders. Well, define new Tomb Raider. Are we talking about that recentish trilogy? Or are we talking about the newest reveal of the upcoming Tomb Raider? Like, she doesn't, like, look like a bad character or anything. She just, like, doesn't have that charm of, like, a 90s character design. Okay, those. Yeah. What was that? Something on the floor is dirty. Fucking where? Oh. No problem. To be honest, I'd like more game character creators, more body options, and options for muscle and chub. Don't ask me why, I just love chub. So you just want, like, more options. I'm more like, I'm on the boat of, I want more hairstyles. But I'm addicted to different hairstyles and like, character creations. But I actually like, I like the role-playing aspects of, like, playing a video game, and here is your preset character. You're this character. I kind of prefer that more than, like, making my own character. Like, it's fun and all to make your own character, but it's not like a thing I seek out or hope for. What was that? You saw that? Where did that go? Oh, it's always the damn floor. Oh, okay, now it's clean. Okay. Chum buckets. Letters. Door handles. Okay, that won't be hard. Right. Huh. Door handle. Oh, I guess I cleaned it and didn't realize that. Krusty Krab sign letters. So wait. That's we're getting into the big giant thing. thing. I think what I'm more uninterested by when it comes to, like, I guess modern characters, like, is I don't like if they just have a certain personality archetype, or if they, like, have a certain tropey designs, like certain tropes that I just don't like. And not all tropes I dislike, but some I just don't like. I see it and I, like, roll my eyes. I'm like, eh. I know what to expect. Because, I don't know, some stuff just doesn't interest me. Certain humorous types, like, did you just, like, bend reality with your freaking mind? Hold on. Is he right behind me? Like, that kind of stuff. Which isn't, it's not even, like, a woke thing. It's just, like, what makes me dislike something. Just, it's annoying. Yeah! You have good air control in this. Also, self-inserts can be kind of funny. I think, it's not really a woke thing. Just, like, if somebody just seems... well, not to say that you can be a bitter person, bitter and jaded, and then you create media, and it really emphasizes how bitter and jaded you are. And it could still be funny, like, what, Garth Ennis or whatever. I think he hates superheroes, and sometimes people are, like, just laugh at how angry and how much he hates them. But, like, if we're, like, going into comic books, stuff that can be, like, really cringe to me is, like... Because it doesn't work. Like, what was it? Like, I'm not Starfire. It feels like we're, like, reaching at bottom of the barrel, like, easy targets. But it's like, I recently watched a video review of somebody who, like, went and read through the entire comic. And it's like, you know, you look at the character design, and then you look at who made it. And it's like, feels like you're just writing you. And then they don't realize... I think it's like, you can write a character and the intent is for the character to be flawed or unlikable. But I think sometimes with these character types, you wonder, like, do you, the creator, know that this character's unlikable? Like, do you know that? Kind of like Velma. Like, do they know that Velma, like, new Velma's unlikable? Or it's... And if they do know that the character's unlikable, does that change things then? How do I stop? Am I crouched? I don't like millennial quirky writing. I think it's really lame. I don't like the dialogue type or style. Which is why I'm very dismayed about what's going on with Metroid. It just looks like annoying. And Metroid was cool. The game might still be, like, fine, though. Like, it might have, like, really good things. Aside, like, the other stuff, like, big, open, empty environments. That I don't look forward to. But I'm not gonna get the game anyway, but it's not even so much that the writing's millennial, although that's an issue. It's just, like, even if the writing wasn't millennial, I don't want, like, a guy on an intercom talking to me all the time. I'm playing Metroid, so shouldn't I be isolated and alone? Like, don't talk to me at all. I don't care how good your writing is. Wait a minute, the Krusty Krab sign is a clam, and Mr. Krab's daughter is named Pearl. It makes so much sense. I was actually talking earlier about how Pearl is such a cute name for her. So is Pearl an adopted daughter? Or did Mr. Krabs give birth to her? from what I've seen, there's still a lot of good things in the new Metroid. Oh, absolutely. Like, I highly doubt that the new Metroid, regardless of whatever flaws it has, I highly doubt it's like some 6 out of 10. I'm sure it's like probably actually pretty good. But sometimes glaring issues really can like make people write something off. And I guess it's up to the individual person and whatever the specific flaws are, if it like detracts from the good. Because like I always say, sometimes a 7 out of 10 game can be like the most awesome game ever. Despite its issues, holy shit, this 7 out of 10 is sick. And then there's other 7 out of 10s that are like, I fucking hate this. I would never ever want to re-experience this again. Like, am I insane for getting kind of filtered out of Resident Evil 9? Partially because there's a character that's going to be whimpering and breathing all the time from immersion or whatever. Because, you know, trying to be more cinematic and stuff. Like, I'm violently and militantly against that. But I wouldn't say that's the only reason why I'm writing the game off. I'm also writing it off because it looks like it's going to be lame for every other reason. It doesn't stand out. It looks kind of generic and plain. And I think it's going to be open worldish, and it's going to be in a empty, dead Raccoon City, and that's going to be so lame. No, you see, of course it's empty. It got nuked, okay? Like, why are you complaining about being in an empty Raccoon City? Everybody's dead. Like, of course it's empty. Okay, I guess I'll just have fun. Yeah, buy a Powerwash. Did I clean the sign? Is it all done? There. Krusty Krab sign shelves. Sign shelves? This? What the hell is sign shelf? Wait, no, right. If I hover over it. Cinematic plus game equals disaster. Depends on who you ask, because some people love those cinematic shit. Where is this, Krusty Krab sign shelves? Oh, sign is this. Well, some of us don't like cinematic elements in games. I personally don't think like a cinematic element in your game like ruins the entire thing, but I tend to not like it much. Well, it depends on what we're saying is cinematic exactly. Because for me, like scripted set pieces, forced walking, that kind of stuff, or in-game cutscenes, where it's, you know, directed in a cinematic way and you can't like skip it. Stuff like that ruins games for me. Absolutely. I like cutscenes. If it's an actual cutscene, I like those a lot. And I have the choice to skip them if I want. But if it's an in-game cutscene, then you literally cannot do anything. You're just walking and waiting for it to end, like running in circles in a room, or maybe you're just holding forward and going down a hallway while like stuff plays out around you. You look so familiar. Did we have class together? I could have sworn we have chemistry. Oh shit. Have you played all 3 Prime games? Nah, I've only played a bit of Prime 1 a while back. But not enough to really have, like, a deep impression of it. Like, I think I walked out of it kind of neutral. I just didn't experience enough. Oh, here we go. Oh yeah, we did it. You're the Riz Master? That's awesome. What do you think of the Krusty Krab? Alright, rest is just chum bucket stuff. I don't... Lucky Charms is fine. It's just... Only the mushroom... No, not mushroom. Marshmallow matters. But, like, again, this is always, like, a easy go-to. But that Twitter thread where it was showing how good Last of Us 2 looks, and all it was really showing is it was showing a combat section with the player and some NPC, and how you hit a button, you hit the attack button, and then it does like this fancy camera work, and you're just essentially watching the game for a moment. And basically said that, ooh, this is good gameplay. It's like, it's not really gameplay. It's like bleed-in cinematic flair. And to me, I don't think that makes I don't prefer that kind of stuff. To me, it's just eye-rolly. Like, I want things to feel like a game. I don't actually want a cinematic experience. But obviously, if I don't want a cinematic experience, then I won't play Last of Us, of all things. I did give it a genuine chance. I just wasn't interested in it. Like, I think there is a place for cinematic games, movie-esque games. My issue is just if cinematic traits bleed into my games. And it depends on how annoying it is. And I'm easily annoyed. Because I'm just not interested in this insecurity of being a video game. Like, oh, we don't want the camera to be too stiff, otherwise it looks like a video game. Oh, I can't think of anything more horrible. Games are art, but they have to look like a movie to be classified that. But again, I don't deal with this stuff that much. Like, if Capcom has cinematic elements in it, I guess I'll deal with it then. Oh, speaking of Capcom, another an example, you know, Monster Hunter Wilds. I don't even remember what it's called. I played it. I like it, but that did lots of cinematic like bleeding in, and it was annoying, and a lot of people didn't like it. Like, oh, hold on, you got to go through like a tour where you're walking with these NPCs, and it's like, oh, look. I don't remember if the camera ever pulls away and forces you to look at how amazing the scenery looks, but it's just like, what is this? Games are art. It's just the problem is that a lot of people seem to... How do I say this? Games are art in a different way than how movies are art. But a lot of people are like, no. Games are art, but I need to make them like movies so you can realize that. And it's like, no, there's like an art to like level design and shit like that. Like, it's different. Games are not supposed to be movies. And they're still art. I want specifically... Yes! Creators appealing to the wrong crowd regarding cinematic elements, because I feel like most, maybe, I think that a lot of people like me who, or us, I'm not trying to like be special. I think we're the minority. I think that most gamers, because gaming is a lot more popular than it used to be, and it's been popular for a long time, but the mass appeal it has now is like a lot different than, you know, 90s and beyond. But I think that probably a lot don't care about the cinematic qualities and think it's awesome, or don't even think anything of it. They're like, I don't know, I don't see the issue, why are you complaining? So what if like the main character in Resident Evil 9 breathes and whimpers every 5 seconds? I don't see the issue. Like, there's people that are like that, and they might be the majority. Otherwise, I don't know why else this stuff keeps persisting and everything. Like, I hate in-game dialogue. I hate trying to play a game where I feel lost in a world, and then they have somebody talking to me. An NPC walking with me, talking with me, somebody on the radio talking with me. I hate it, but games keep doing it, which might mean that not enough people complain or give a shit. Or at least journalists. Maybe developers only listen to journalists, and maybe enough journalists haven't complained about it, because they love it. This is like one of the more unsettling songs in Kirby 64. Devs interpreted games or art as they are movies. The perfect example of something you can only do in a game as a medium is the twist in Bioshock 1 or Undertale, where it kind of plays on the interactivity aspect. Yeah, this Kirby 64. But this song, like, 30 minutes of this might drive me insane. This song is sick. The prime directive of a game is to entertain. I mean, I assume that's with most media. I mean, unless, you know, there's some art where it's like, you're not supposed to have fun. You're supposed to be miserable. But sometimes I like those miserable experiences. Are the chum bucket letters all cleaned? Yeah, that's what I said. Most medium is meant to entertain. I mean, did anybody ever imply that media shouldn't entertain? Like, I'm not sure what your angle is exactly. Mostly, I thought we were just talking about, like, things that can get away of something being entertaining. Should I move this closer? Can I even? And there's actually a lot more ground than I thought. Is that reach? Games have a different rule set to make it entertaining. Yeah. I hope that Capcom realizes why people are annoyed at the forced walk-in cutscenes that can go on for like 10 minutes in Wilds. Because that shit was a drag. Almost made me like crash out and like drop the game. But I kept pushing at it, and then once you get through all that bullshit and you can actually play with people, it's a lot better. It's quite a fun game. Is it the pinnacle of Monster Hunter? I don't know. I'm Monster Hunter casual over here, but it was genuinely a fun time. Sakurai put effort into Air Riders. He put his soul into it. I worry for Nintendo if he ever cuts ties, retires fully. Yeah, that's gonna suck. And whenever Gabe is gone, Gabe Newell, I don't look forward to that era. Because things can get a lot worse. My only criticism I have of Sakurai is he refused to make another subspace emissary for Smash Bros. Because YouTube exists and people could watch cutscenes. Are we sure that's Sakurai's fault? Because I could have sworn I saw somebody involved talk about their stance or something. I don't remember Sakurai specifically being the source of that. It was Sakurai then? Really? That's interesting. But yeah, like you said, maybe he doesn't agree with that anymore. Yeah. It's like, I remember hearing about that. And I always thought it was a mistake. Like, not doing something because you're afraid of what people do is not always a good mentality to have. Oh, I'm gonna just try less on my game. Why? Because, people might not play the game and they'll just watch on YouTube. Well, it's like, I mean... those people were still gonna probably play the game or not play the game. I don't know. It's a flawed mentality, but maybe he's seen the way. Because, like, if you could make the logic stupid and go like, oh, well, I just won't make games anymore because people just upload it on YouTube. Let's just not make games. Look how filthy this is. I kind of think the whole games are works of art crowd is slightly snobby and pretentious. If we're talking about the crowd of people where they think that things need to have Hollywood actors casted, or they think it needs to like look more photorealistic and they need to be more cinematic, then I guess it's fair to say that they're kind of snobby looking or seeming. Good night, Goat. Thank you for dropping by. I just think it's funny, like, if you, not to say that cinematic trailers can't be cool or anything, but sometimes it's funny seeing, like, trailers where it's like, oh, you can't tell what's gameplay or what's cutscene. Isn't that crazy? It's like, I don't know. It's not really, doesn't really tell me it's going to be a fun game. If anything, it tells me the opposite. I think it's kind of funny. Yeah, just on the tip's edge. Oh, yes. Oh, don't you fall. Ah! It's always done, like, with the intent to impress you. Like, you can't even tell what the gameplay is. Why do you want to hide that it's a game? Are you like ashamed? But isn't it like a lot of that shit done to impress shareholders? It's not even like for like gamers. It's like for shareholders who don't play games probably. Again, don't get it twisted. I can appreciate a good, well-directed cutscene. But that's not usually what they're pushing. Or if a game's being advertised, I wanna, in order for me to know if the game will be good, I kind of just need to see gameplay. Not typically in the mood for the cinematic trailers. Then, but still, cinematic trailers could be fun. They could build up hype. You can get vibes from one. Doesn't tell you what you need to know if it's like actually worth buying, but yeah, like if you just view them as teasers, that's fine. And typically, luckily, they eventually do a gameplay trailer, but it leaves me like edging, like, oh no, not a cinematic, please. Now I gotta wait like months for a real trailer. We're 98% done. Like the one intro scene at Dante's shop in Devil May Cry 3. I love all the Devil May Cry cutscenes, and Bayonetta 2. Like Bayonetta as well, not Bayonetta 2 specifically, but I do like Bayonetta cutscenes. Bayonetta 2 cutscenes. Am I hitting the right? Oh, it's R. I can't think of like where this song starts ending without thinking of like the one metal guitar version where it's a guy that's doing like a compilation of Kirby songs. I love that shit. He also did one for like a Mega Man X as well. Something Jules. Something Jules. I'm typically not in a big hurry for trailers to watch them. I don't even know if I even bothered watching Kirby Air Riders trailer. I would just like want to just buy the game myself because I'm gonna go on a limb and assume it's good. Surprised we're not at 99 yet. Ooh! Okay. Best thing I can say is this: did you like Kirby Air Ride, you will like Air Riders. Yeah. The fact that they did a sequel is like a miracle, like a Christmas miracle for me. And I mean, Kirby Air Ride always lacked on content amount. So it's like, I'm pretty certain that a sequel would rectify that issue by having more content. Why are you bringing it up like that? And it wasn't yesterday, it was the day that was supposed to be the Subnautica stream. My cousin kept using the green dragon thing. Ah, yeah. It was always a race to either make that or the really pretty pink one. It was so funny because you would go so fucking fast with those things that you would just be running into the wall. Unless you're, like, really good. But they go too fast for how small the arena is. Yeah, Hydra and Dragoon. Oh. That's why. Yeah, I saw a little bit of gameplay. There was some tweet where somebody, like, let their young child play a little bit of the game. And I think the subtitle was like, oh, my kid is, like, they're getting progressively, like, better at the game a little bit. Slowly but surely, something like that. Chum bucket handles, handle pins, and letters. That would be these. WW, I just don't think we need to bring it up right now. Especially since you were the one that was stressing me out the other day. We are almost done. We're at 99% now. Oh, yes. Handle pins, which is these. And then chum bucket letter. I knew that I was missing some of them. That would be... I can't really... Hold on. The Wii was alright. I just don't feel like there was enough. Or maybe just the games that I knew about. Maybe there were some, like, third-party Wii U games that were, like, amazing. Because there's always a lot more games for every system than you think. Just some, you know, don't get as much marketing as others. There was a lot of third-party shovelware games for the Wii. That was always, like, annoying to see space taken up in, like, rental stores of just these garbage games that nobody wants. It's like, they might even be, like, okay, but I don't know. I just see, like, oh, it's a Jeopardy game, and I'm just like, that probably sucks ass. And I highly doubt it's, like, a really polished, with effort and love put into it, Jeopardy game. It's just gonna be some jank piece of shit. Huh? Is this it? That's it? Ooh. Where the fuck is... Sandy's even in here, so where's her level? I feel like this is redundant. I feel like what they should do is they should have a level to where it's like 3 cars you clean or something. Maybe I'll eat my words. Maybe there's just there's a lot to this. Yeah, but they always have, like, they'll have small, intermediate, and then, like, big. All the shovelware moved to mobile. I could believe that. But we still get some stuff, like, what, there was, like, a Popeye? Like, a really shitty Popeye game that's on Steam. Do I know how to drive a Krabby Patty? I know how to eat one and that's it. Look at this thing. Who could drive this garbage? Does SpongeBob even drive? I thought, like, he fucking sucks. Maybe he can drive, but he got a C. You're good, WW. I just don't think it's a good idea to just brain awkward stuff like that up. Especially because we moved on, you know? But I did not crash out yesterday. I crashed out several days ago. But stressful things happened yesterday, and I addressed them. It is not a big deal. This is making it seem like something's here. Is there fuck? I gotta switch songs. I'm gonna lose my mind. How about... What's this? No. Oh, that's cute. Yeah, they fucking trick you by, like, it's small and you can get half of it done, but the real challenge is actually all the nooks and crannies. But still, we already did, like, a stage that pulled the same trick. I forgot. Oh, it was the bus. But this is still gonna be, like, on the shorter end compared to the others. Oh, I should have been using the spiral one. What am I thinking? I miss when platformers were, like, more popular. Like, whenever, like, you would get, like, that would be the AAA, AA kind of thing. But we're getting, like, a few of them on the indie scene, and I have been assured that Corn Kids is really good. Corn Kids 64. That's really good. So when I first heard about it, I'm like, oh, this is probably just some, like, quaint little thing. But apparently, no, it's actually really good. And then there's like an upcoming water-themed one where you play as, like, a diver. I forgot what it's called, but I wish-listed it so I don't forget about it totally when it comes out and then I could buy it. Looks cool. There's a lot that's left at the top, but I've been kind of delaying even messing with that. Some of this shit is like impossible to get. Was it because I'm not like eye level? Called Shallow? Is it out? Or are we thinking of the same game? The game I'm talking about has like a demo and it's called something. Yeah, then it must be, we must be talking about that. You're like in a little scuba diving outfit. Half of the water is you going in the water like really fast. Yeah, that I'm looking forward to that. That looks super cute. And then there's Frogun. I have it, I think. I have a physical Switch copy of Frogun because I always thought it looked so cute. I heard it's really short, but that's fine. I don't have any water. I have nasty coffee water that will maybe kill me if I drink it. I just think that, like, in the spectrum of, like, mainstream gamers, I guess just not, the publishers just don't think there's enough, of a market for platformers anymore or something. What was it? I remember Astrobot won Game of the Year or something, and there was lots of people that, like, talked like it was, like, trash. Like, why? This is a game for literal children. How the fuck could this, like, get any recognition? This is, like, some horse dog shit game. So there's lots of people who don't fucking respect a good genre. Yeah, that was mainly it. They're just seething that Wukong didn't win, and it's like, can't we like both Wukong and Astrobot? Why do we gotta pretend like one of them is shitty? But, I mean, obviously, it's Game Award shit. Who cares? Like, who actually cares? But... it's like, obviously, like, you can prefer Wukong. I just think it's funny when people act like Astrobot is a lesser game because it is a platformer. And that it's only for children, and that a game... genre for children, which isn't, it's not for children, but let's pretend it is. It's still good. Doesn't matter. Game Awards haven't meant shit since forever, Juman, so they don't matter. It's just, it's fun to celebrate if something gets recognition. And I guess it's fun to argue if something didn't get recognition, I guess. It's a talking point, I guess. I think we're approaching the end of the SpongeBob DLC. Oh my god, holy shit, it's the... fuck! It's that, the frying, whatever the fuck it's called. The burger flipper. Spatula, that's it, I remember it, spatula. This is spatula. I find it curious how it's adults that are more interested in platformers and children go to play and get mad in lobbies of Call of Duty. Times have just changed. I think a lot of it is that online multiplayer is such a big thing, and you know, you're a kid and you're just thrown into the world of multiplayer, whereas, like, you know, if you grew up in the 90s or maybe early 2000s, that's when online was starting out a bit more. Like, I mean, you had online capabilities on PS2 and GameCube, but not to the scale it is now, I guess. So now people want to, you know, or I guess lots of kids have always been this way. They want to fit in or, like, do what everyone else is doing. And if everybody's playing Fortnite, then they're going to play Fortnite. What is missing? Wait, grilled seats. Steering wheel. Where are you, dirty? Oh, it's a little drink. I thought it was a drink, but it's a stick shift or whatever. Well, oh, the hood. Oh, I see. It's acting like it's hardly clean. The hood. This is the hood. Why are you acting like it's not clean? It's like as soon as I go here, it's top bun. Oh, it's probably... It's like if I try to highlight, it's all yellow anyway. Oh, maybe this? Like, I think that's something? Bro, it's almost like it's bugged. It's like maybe it's behind these seeds. Can you open the hood? Oh, what? Oh my god, you guys are so smart. I'm just not used to being able to interact with anything in this game. I'm used to always just being like a flat, like, object. Holy shit. But this is the interior hood. So it's confusing because the naming, it just made it seem like it was only on the top. So odd. Can we get in here a little bit? Ugh. Do I have like... Oh, yes, I do. I'm definitely gonna have to angle myself. SpongeBob is just the ideal employee. He's just... Does Mr. Krabs even appreciate him properly? Does Patrick even have a job? I don't think Patrick has a job. Patrick is a NEET? What? I can't believe it. He doesn't seem like the type. Engine distributor. I mean, I'm trying to get in here. Where are you? Oh, there we go. Hold on. Oh, yes! Okay. Wait. Engine pump. Okay, you're dirty. So probably from the same angle as this other one. Patrick OnlyFans? I guess he would. And it would probably be popular. Engine pumps, propellers, the spatula's dirty. What? Really? This? Oh shit, wow. And then propeller, okay. Oh, I see. Oh! Hi, Rosen, hello. Thank you for the raid. How you guys doing? We're doing a little bit of SpongeBob. Or you can clean SpongeBob, which is what I've always wanted to do ever since I was a young girl. But hi, I'm SailorSynth. I play water autism games. But if you have to head out because it's late, I totally get it. But I hope you had a good stream. Wish there was a game like Subnautica, but Jules Verne sci-fi themes. What does Jules Verne mean? I feel like I've heard the name before, but nothing comes to mind. Hi, everybody. Hi. I'm a bit low energy today, but I mean, I can only have so much energy cleaning. Engine pumps. This is, wait a second. Engine pumps. This? Wait. Where's engine pumps? This? Yeah, this. Oh, that was it. We did it. Ugh. What? That's what I look like? Oh, I didn't realize that whenever... I knew I looked a little bit cartoony in the hands. I didn't know that they made me a whole-ass fish. I want to be the My Leg guy. The Invincible Batmobile. What's up with all these, like, cleaning cars? Just put all the cars in one level. Alright. Your SpongeBob content. Now clean this fucking tiny-ass thing. I would like to actually... Oh my god. It's invisible. Okay, that's kind of cute. That was like a Wonder Woman thing, right? Like she can make things invisible. Do they still do that? Wonder Woman invisible jet? That's a Wonder Woman thing, right? Not to imply she's the only superhero who does that. Like, I'm sure there's like a lot. This is kind of neat. Wow. And to think I talked shit, but they had a little gimmick cooking for us. This is gonna be tricky, because, like, stuff still hides behind angles. Let me out. Jules Gabriel Verne was a French novelist, poet, and playwright. He is best known for the novel 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. I've heard of that, actually. Oh, you think... Oh, yeah. We cleaned your invisible vehicle. You're welcome. Oh, well, now it's... Alright. Well, technically, we're helping because it was visible until we got a hold of it. %, clean, but this happened with the Krabby Patty vehicle where we did that and then we actually were stuck on it quite a bit, doing all these like little nooks. I'm probably saying the name wrong, to be fair. But I assume when I say Vernay, I assume it's Vernay. Hey, wait a minute. Look at this. This is going by quicker. We're already in the 80%. Wait, is there gonna be some trunk? I'm on the lookout for that now. Oh wow, look at all this. Oh my god. Alright, we gotta switch the music before I go fucking crazy. It'd be funny if we found out that there's like a specific, like, consistent time that I keep stopping the songs and go to the next one. Like, on average, it takes about 15 minutes before she goes insane. Although, it's funny because I like to re-listen to songs if I like it over and over and over again 5,000 times. But I have to be in the mood for it, and it depends on the song. Perhaps I need extra stimulation because I'm playing a game like this. It's pronounced Vern, so the E is silent. I see. Alright, looks like tires, right? You hear that? That's right. It's one of the greatest soundtracks you've ever heard in your life. Alright. Oh, you cheeky piece of shit game. Oh my goodness. Oh, Jesus. So that's how they're gonna get us, huh? Alright, just gotta find the gear stick amount. Yeah, no problem. Alright, let's try this. We gotta get on top of that shit. Hold on. Oh. Okay. Huh! Alright, I'm probably on it. Yeah. I can kind of see it. Oh! Give me... What is... Huh. No. Oh! I like how they have these tire tracks here, because imagine if you couldn't see, like, wait, anything anymore. Whenever Vox slaps Angel Dust, he goes, Oh, it's actually because Angel just spit in his face. That's awesome. Huh? If we do this, we can spot the vehicle this way, because it kind of, like, highlights shit. So true. Oomph. Okay. You see that? You see that? What do you think that is? What the fuck is that? Stupid ass, dumbass invisible vehicle. Oh. Doors? Okay. That won't be that bad. That'll be on the side. Maybe. What if it's like on the inside of the doors? Hey! Oh, yeah! Doors, whites, windscreen. Okay. I think we're on the back. The front is this. Oh, here we go. Oh, yeah. And then the doors will be here. Right? Oh, yeah! That wasn't even long. We did great. What do I find appealing about husband? It is awesome if you like toxic, interesting relationships. Ugh. If you... Ooh, what the fuck? Oh, shit. Is this a real level? Musical numbers are good. I wish that the background music was more interesting. Like, if you pay attention to what music is like in Hazbin Hotel, like your general scene, a lot of it is just like some simple little beat, and it changes up depending on like what character's talking. Like, oh, is I don't know, Velvet talking, it's gonna start sounding like hip music or something, whatever the hell it's doing, some electronic style. That's a complaint. It's also highly sexually charged, and I love that. Cause like, if we're gonna have like sexually charged, it's gotta be with characters I actually am into. Damn, how the... Do we have to clean the floor too? Man, this is so unexpected. If they have this shit, they better have Sandy's damn house. Since there's this much content for this, I wonder if there's like a lot more for the Warhammer than I realized. I need to get back to that sometime. Oh yeah. Look at all that filth. From what I mean, I don't know if I beat the Tomb Raider. I was playing with somebody, and then we left off somewhere and just never got back to it. So I don't really know if it's just a mansion. But I mean, I don't know what else they would have you clean. Like what? Like a random temple she goes to? I don't think she worries too much about if they're clean or not. I'm gonna hit this button. What does it do? Orb of Confusion. Mario Sunshine, the fan expansion, I would love to do that. But my next planned game, I think, will be Fred Fish. Let me... Yeah. Yes. I played Bioshock a few times. It's been a bit since I played it to completion, though. I don't, like, love Bioshock, but it's, like, cool, I guess. For a stream, I have to do it, though, because it's water. I'll play with mouse and keyboard, because I struggle with that game with controller. I didn't give up on Subnautica. I just like to balance multiple different games. Because Subnautica is not the type of game that I typically play, so if I stick with it, I'll just, like, get, like, burnout. No, you're fine. But ideally, the next time I play Subnautica, I want to have Gleam there that kind of help guide me. Because it is getting overwhelming. Not so much that I would drop it, but... Just imagining the quad bike course would be a nightmare to clean. It's literally all dirt. Oh! They should have it to where you can clean the inside of Laura's mansion. The training facility where you jump around. This is a lot. No, we know that there's an outdoor area. We were trying to decide if there were other areas in Tomb Raider that they let you clean. Because I've only ever seen and played the mansion where you're only outside, but I don't know if there's any other levels. Yeah, I've played Viscera. Viscera was my favorite like cleaning up game. It's really fun. I like that it's like, you know, kind of more gore focused. But I've never done like a solo stream of it, just collabs. It's like a kind of frequent collab game that I play with people. Because it's just, you know, lots of people have it. And they're supposed to be working on a sequel, if I recall. No idea how close that is to coming out, though. I should see if my friend is available, because I'm supposed to show him more husband. Let me see. Let me save also before I forget. Well, Viscera cleanup. One of these days I'll stream it. It's got buckets of water, so basically it's a water game. Not really, but... I don't know if there's any water levels. Even if it's like an aquarium or something. Usually things are like doing some kind of homage to horror movie archetypes or explicitly like a specific horror movie. What is this? Is this like a squash? Or balloon? I haven't really played, well, with Zelda, I've just played Wind Waker and the train tracks and Link's Awakening. But I love Wind Waker, and it's almost entirely like water themed. Didn't I stream it twice? No. Yet? No? No. I don't think so. Yeah, I think I streamed it once. Spirit Tracks, yeah. I'd play Wind Waker again. I like that game. I think I like Link's... Well, I only played the remake of Link's Awakening, but I like that the most of all the Zeldas I've played. Messaging my friend to see if he's ready to watch shows. The more people I can convert, the better. Are we done with this? Oh, we probably need to go up. That's fine. What about Wind Waker doesn't appeal to you? Do you dislike the, like, big, open, empty, like, ocean stuff? Hello, game? Can I... Jeez. Yeah, look at how filthy this is all gonna be. Some of my favorite stuff is underwater stuff, and Wind Waker doesn't have any actual underwater. Right. I like it though because like my favorite thing I think about water stuff is being above water. Like having water as your like scenery or your decor. Being underwater is like cool and everything, but it's like I like being on boats more than I like being like swimming in the water. At least if we're talking like game mechanics. Like Dredge. It's a little bit awkward being up on here. Oh. Okay. Twilight Princess. I hear good things about Twilight Princess. People seem to really like that one. I've only played like a little bit of it, like the opening area, before like you really get into the game where you're just kind of like feeling out your like starting area, like the town, doing like little tasks. But I didn't get far enough in it. Majora's Mask is your favorite? That one seems to be very beloved too. I dig its dark vibe. I don't think I'll play it, but it seems cool. Phantom Hourglass, the sequel of the Wind Waker and the DS. So, is it a sequel in like it's like set in the same universe, but it doesn't do the sailing mechanic? Because from what I understand, it didn't seem like you are on a boat this time. But I haven't seen too much gameplay. I'm asking though, like, how does it share any similar mechanics regarding like water? Does have sailing? Oh, well then I would want that. I'd want to play that. That's for the DS, not 3DS, right? Everything I spray is missing. This is in the way now. It's causing more harm than good. Oh, jeez. Wait, don't tell me that I literally can't, like, just place it on the ground. I have to, like, hook it up to something. Oh, hi. Hi, Machina. Thank you for the sub. It's not doing the alert, but I happen to look at chat. Right now we're playing a little bit of Powerwash Simulator. We've been doing all the SpongeBob DLC, and this is, like, the most open area so far. And not Sandy's house. Okay, so it is for DS? This can't be it.
I've got a fever.
Hope you've been well, Machina. I hope that December's been treating you good. Yeah, this is Kirby 64 music. Speaking of, I've been meaning to switch songs for a bit. Yeah, but we're not doing 6 p.m. streams anymore for the most part for a while until I figure things out. We are doing more low energy late night streams. Although being late night doesn't necessarily dictate low energy, but some of the games that I tend to choose for this time slot will be a little bit, more chill. Is it all done? It's like the problem is that there's so much stuff on this wall that if there is something, I won't be able to just immediately spot it. A game that might be for me. Okay, let me see. Salt to Shores of Gold. It looks like pirates. I remember I was seeking out pirate games a while back. Open world, survival, crafting. I wouldn't say that I want to dive much into more crafting survival games. Subnautica is like my limit, maybe. But I do like pirates. So, maybe. Maybe one day. Wait a second. Is there a... Okay, probably not. What am I even looking at? What is half this shit? Oh, big giant computer. Been rough, no internet for 2 weeks. Get it back. Goes dead right before your stream starts. Internet's being weird still. Do you have any theories on what's going on with it? My internet was so shit until I upgraded it. Switched provider today, and switch provider, and today apparently it could be storm related. So just kind of like bad timing, but like this, you're not able to tell if it's like an actual upgrade yet, right? Well, I hope you have less internet issues overall soon. Because that shit's the worst. Just feeling like you just can't be on the internet without it fucking up all the time. Oh, hi, Gareth. Thank you for the lurk. Doing a stretch. But I don't know how much longer I'm gonna go for. I'm gonna maybe work on trying to wrap things up. Soonish. I'm just annoyed that my VOD's gonna be split on YouTube now because it went down. Because they don't plan for you to listen to this music for 30 minutes because, you know, you're kind of in and out of levels. I tried to play other music before and then YouTube didn't like it, where I was just playing music from actual artists, but they detected it and they're like, stop now. Kirby Beach music. This is more relaxing. Sounds like music that you would hear if you go to the spa. It's very modern Nintendo sounding. Jeez, look at this. Look at this grimy mess. No problem. Please get some rest, and thank you so much for like chilling with me. And have a good night.
Now I'm a little motivated.
What are the big giant cats? Oh, thank you. What? How do you make the cats do that? Is that like a new thing? Because I noticed that whenever people give bits, it looks different than it used to. Thank you.
Check your balls.
Yahoo! It's the new combo thing Twitch does. Man, I'm so out of touch. I never keep up with any of what the updates are. I do think the vibes in this place are kind of cool, but I'm still determined to go to Sandy's house. The cat is like a TikTok thing where people can do combos from given bits. Combos. TikTok. Twitch and TikTok hand in hand. Are they together? Whoa! Let me up! Oh, jeez. Why is I'm trying to get a hold of some people. Nobody's responding to me. Hi, Mina. I was wondering if y'all were like in a secret group chat playing like Call of Duty or something, Battlefield. Actually, wait, what's the newest thing? Oh, it's Battlefield. We've got to get Kubra to watch Husband, Mina. Oh, what the hell? I knew it! You're in a fucking secret call, aren't you? By the way, you're live.
Oh, no, I'm not. A secret call is away from my computer.
Oh, what the hell? So, coincidentally, when Mina starts responding, then you respond. I was wondering, are you ready to be converted further for Husband Hotel?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Say hi to my chat. Say hi to my chat.
Hey, chat, what's up?
This is my friend Kubra. You guys have seen it before. We played Darktide together. And SWAT 4 a long time ago. Or was it SWAT 3?
4, yeah.
I find this game therapeutic. They said, hello, voice that is not synth. This is young Kubra.
What up?
We're just doing a little bit of bikini bottom cleaning. SpongeBob.
Nice.
But I wanted to catch up with you earlier, but I think you guys were playing something. So, but I planned to make you watch all of Husband Hotel today. But now it's really late in the day.
All of it?
Oh, yeah, it's not like there's that many. Yeah, I cleaned under Patrick's rot. It's not like there's that many episodes technically. But you gonna be around soon?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna wrap this up at some point. Give me like 15 minutes.
All right, sounds good.
All right, bye.
Well, later. Enjoy.
Yeah, but no. They had us clean under Patrick's rock. I think chat noticed that you can interact with it. Because I was struggling figuring out what else I need to clean. Chat's been like on point noticing interactable stuff. But actually, I said 15 minutes. I actually need to take a shower because my back hurts. But luckily, I go to the physical therapist on Thursday. Although it can only help so much. Again, I need to get better with my exercises. I've been doing them a little bit. Chat secretly clean freaks. I should we need a e-girl map set where it's like you see the crazy e-girl room. Well, there's like fake ones and then there's like real filth ones. That be a map set. Gonna get your back snapped. You get your back snapped by the chiropractor, which I do visit those occasionally. Once every 2 weeks. But yeah, this, I need to kind of like get off of this now. Otherwise, I'm never going to like end because like it's not, oh, I'm almost done. I'm like just getting started with this. This is the biggest stage that they've done yet. But yeah, everybody, hey, thank you so much for chilling with me. Hope you don't mind the low energy. Sorry, hit the button. I'm going to try to play Fredfish tomorrow. I'll buy it even right now. That doesn't mean that we're never going to return to the SpongeBob, but I do got to switch things up. Every single one is... Alright, let's see. Are these going to be like... These aren't educational math games, right? Tags. Point and click, family-friendly, adventure, nostalgia. What? Who the fuck tags this as nostalgia? It's a game. Does that mean that if Mario 64 ever got put on Steam, that we should add hashtag nostalgia to an official tag? On an official storefront? That's weird. Whatever. Yeah, it's point and click. Point and click, adventure, family friendly. It looks like a more polished CDI Zelda cutscene animation to where it looks like it's drawn on Microsoft Paint or something. Animated way better. It has like a nice art direction too. This might actually be genuinely fun. I'm buying it right now. Freddy Fish and the Case of the Missing Kelp Seeds. This better be good, or I'm gonna freak out. Alright, I have it. I have no excuse not to stream it next time. Although I do have to make a thumbnail, but luckily, I don't have to worry because I don't even need to post thumbnails on the social media until like late at night. Sometimes a bad thing I would do is like I would go to work and realize, oh shit, I didn't make a thumbnail. And then I don't get home until much later. No longer a retro VTuber, but a nostalgia VTuber, exactly. Yeah, I'm calling the stream so I can get a little bit of rest for my back. Hey, Cobra, I'm gonna take a shower, actually. Use that hot water. And then, should I eat? I ate a biscotti. But in terms of real food, I don't feel like eggs. Eggs or whatever, so I think I'll starve. Chips. Do a quick scribble and paint when you forget. It'll look like Sailor Synth drew it. Wait, huh? In paint when you forget. Huh? Huh? Wholesome Chungus tuber. Yeah, Kubra, I've decided to not be a hater anymore. I told you about it yesterday, but I'm no longer going to be a hater. I'm going to start liking things. Because it's been kind of cool. Like, at first I thought Hayden Smiling Friends would be awesome. But then I tried liking Smiling Friends, and it was, like, way more awesome. So let's do that from now on. Eggs? No. Yeah, reformed. I don't know. I just didn't vibe with it at first. But I know other people who are kind of similar to where you show them something and you even know that they're going to like it. And then they're like, I don't like it. And you're like, what the fuck are you talking about? You don't like it. Yes, you do. Some people are just difficult. And it's not always intentional. Sometimes just people's hearts are closed. And the only thing you could do is rip them open. Oh, okay. Let's not go crazy. Sometimes I am right. The Trigun remake anime is dog shit, horse shit, terrible trash. And it does not deserve my forgiveness or second chance. Because it is reprehensible. It's reprehensibly disgusting. and I hate it. And we hates it. Yeah, Freddy Fish Tomorrow. I will... The opposite, sometimes I will like something a lot, and then eventually I'm like, you know what? I hate this. Trigun Remake bad. Oh, right, I gotta plug my socials. Here's my Discord. You could be, if you consent to this, between you and me, if you consent, you can be notified whenever I go live, or whenever I do game and movie nights. We'll reschedule Team Fortress 2 night sometime. Maybe next weekend, I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe not. Here is my social media. This technically has everything. That has my my SailorSynth Twitter and all that. But if you want my main Twitter, as PumpkinSynth, right there. Do you like how the next season has Millie in it, finally? Millie. Oh, right. But only after they stole her color scheme and made her a dude, and then are like, actually, we're bringing her back. It's not going to be good. They're going to make her look lame, just like everything else. There's nothing to be excited for that. I actually forgot it. Season 2 is coming out. I blocked it out, like trauma. I blocked it out. But that's it. And now it is time to look for somebody to raid. I'll be back tomorrow, probably. Whenever I feel like it. Most likely nighttime. It's like I did say we're going gorilla stream, but I do have a lot of energy. It just happens to be at night all the time now. But if I ever feel that energy again for a 6 p.m., damn straight I'll do that again. But I don't know. I need a break from that slot, I guess. Lobotomy playing Dead Space and not Resident Evil 4. But that's cool. I hope she finishes it. She's playing the original Dead Space. Why don't we raid Lobotomy? Did you know that Lobotomy is going to be debuting her new model that she drew herself tomorrow? Holy shit. Yeah, tomorrow. So I hope that you guys can make it for that, because she worked really hard on it. The rigging is a lot more advanced now. It's going to be awesome. So let's go ahead and raid Lobotomy. Bunny. Okay, good night, everybody. Bye-bye. See you tomorrow.